Hey guys, what's going on? In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to remove viruses, how to get a free virus scanner and antivirus, and I'm going to teach you guys my personal my personal method of cleaning viruses from my computer. So, the very first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this folder called the app data. If you go to the start button right here, it's called you do a percent sign or a percent sign, and you type in app data and percent sign, and you're gonna see something that says roaming. Click on roaming, and in this location, there's a lot of folders. Most of these are temporary folders, but you definitely want to scan this folder several times um, when you get your antivirus. So you could just highlight all the folders, right click, scan with. I have Microsoft Security Essentials. It's free and it's also live protection. It's caught lots of viruses for me in the past, but it hasn't caught any recently because I'm not really using my computer much now. But um, you can always highlight all the folders and right click scan with Microsoft Security Essentials. Now I also have this other antivirus. You know what? First I'm gonna talk about Microsoft Security Essentials. Right now it says I'm potentially unprotected because I haven't done a scan in a long time. But if you guys like this virus scanner after I go over it, I'll show you the download link. You guys can download it if you like. Um, it shows the history, quarantine items, all detected items. Um, I don't have any because I don't have any viruses in my computer. But here in the settings, by default, it comes to a CPU of limit CPU usage to 50. That's default. You want to make it 100 because then it's going to be able to go much faster. Your scans are going to be able to go way faster. And also, under settings, you want to go to default actions and just quarantine everything. Oh, well, actually, you know what? If you guys aren't familiar with viruses and you don't know how to tell which ones are worse than the others, then just put everything on remove. I keep them on quarantine because I like to see the quarantine viruses that I have, and I like to see exactly what each virus was doing to my computer. Um, but like I said, if you guys really don't care about that, just put it on remove and just switch them all to remove and save changes. Make sure you click save changes. The history, we did that, we went over that. Okay, so update. This is a very important tab. You always want to make sure your virus definitions, which is like the database of the antivirus, is always updated. So right now it tells you the last time you updated the and the right here definitions last updated, which was for me that was today. So um, and now it says you haven't run a scan on your PC for a while. If you want to do a quick scan, just click that and click scan now. You want to do a full scan, which will take a very long time. It'll take probably I have a 1 terabyte hard drive. About 700 gigabytes are used, and it takes, I'd say, maybe 2 to 3, 4 hours for full scan to finish. And you can also make a scan schedule, so when you're using your computer, it'll automatically scan it for you. You don't have to keep doing this every time. Okay, so that's one antivirus that I like. The other we're going to talk about is anti-malware. Um, Now this one is called Malwarebytes. It's also free, and right here, just like the virus scanner over here, the difference between this and Malwarebytes is that Malwarebytes is Malwarebytes is focused on getting malware, which is like a certain program that tries to detect information and things like that. Tries to steal information, credit card numbers, names, social security numbers, all that kinds of stuff. As a virus is more, they try to damage your computer, take over your computer in different ways. But just to be safe, you can have anti-malware with a virus protection, because anti-malware is really a malware scanner. But it does catch viruses too, which is pretty cool. You're not really supposed to have more than one antivirus on your computer, but Malwarebytes is fine to have with most other virus protections. So just like in Security Essentials, we saw the different types of scans. You're going to be able to do a full scan or a quick scan. A flash scan is a very quick scan, which is quicker than a quick scan, but you got to pay for that. You're going to have some features that you're not going to be able to use, like real-time protection. You're not going to have that on Malwarebytes, but that's okay if you scan your computer every week or so. The update tab right here, just like we did before, you could check for updates. It's very important. Quarantine viruses and malware will show right here, and it might give a little description of exactly what it's doing to your computer. The logs right here is it just tells you what parts you've scanned on your computer and what scans you've done, if they've found anything, and they're text files, so you can actually click on it and open it and read what it says. Like I said, the app data folder, I scanned that a few times because that's where a lot of viruses hide, because it's the roaming folder is a folder where most temporary things hide, and a lot of viruses love to hide there. Ignore list, I'm not really going to get into that because I just don't want to talk about the ignore list, because I feel like there's no viruses you shouldn't ignore, but these right here were just like tests I was doing, and yeah, just forget about that. Settings, right here, if you don't uncheck this, then it's going to keep warning you. A little pop-up is going to keep coming right here, and it's going to keep telling you you need to update your database, blah blah blah. It's going to be really annoying. So and Malwarebytes has a lot of updates, so I'd rather just go to update and do it like that instead of getting that prompt. Another thing I like about Malwarebytes is I also have an anti-rootkit. So if your computer gets a rootkit, which is a very hard type of virus to get off your computer, it basically takes over your computer, and it does certain authorizations that that will just harm your computer. It'll harm your registry, and sometimes rootkits can even go outside of your operating system. So you definitely want to just get the anti-rootkit while you're here. Okay, so those were two. We're doing anti-malware, Microsoft Security Essentials, and now there's two more I want to talk about. It's called Avast Free. Avast Free has a trial. This is like a 1-month trial, but they're just going to ask you for your name and your email. But the cool thing about Avast is that it's like free, and you'll be able to do a scan, but you won't have live protection after the trial. All they need is your email for you to keep using Avast for scans. So you guys can check this one out right here. You can just see the little tabs it tells you what software needs to be updated. It tells you if it's up to date, which is really cool. And here are the different kinds of versions. You got a 30-day trial, but after that, like I said, it's not going to give you the shields and all the live protection. You're just going to have a very basic virus scanner that you're going to have to manually scan your computer with. And the last one I want to talk about is AVG Free. Now, AVG Free is basically the same thing as Avast in terms of the trial, and then you have to manually scan it. My personal favorite, again, was Microsoft Security Essentials, which, if you go to the website, if you guys want to download it, actually, you could just go to Google and type in Microsoft Security Essentials, download, and make sure you're downloading it from the Microsoft website, which says windows.microsoft, and just go to first one. It'll automatically detect your operating system, so you could just click download now, and then voila, you got it. Malwarebytes, if you want to download Malwarebytes, what you want to do is go to Google and type in Malwarebytes, and you could just go to free version download. And I love this. I really, really, really love this virus, or anti-malware program. It's great. So if you guys again want to just do a quick clean, a quick scan, very, very easy. Just open up the virus protection, click full, scan now, and then you go to history and go to all detected items, check everything, and then you click remove all, and then you restart your computer. You always want to restart your computer after you wipe out viruses. If you guys are still getting like lots of pop-ups and stuff like that, and you guys have like programs that are like malicious, what you want to do then is go to start and go to the start button here and click on it, type in uninstall, and look for uninstall a program, and just look through your programs to see what malicious programs you didn't download, like toolbars. I always take off toolbars because that messes with your browsing experience. It makes your browser slower. And just be careful not to take off anything like Microsoft Visual C, because you need that. But you have to absolutely make sure you know what the program is. So just look up the program in Google and research it before you remove it. If you're going to be doing this, though, one thing you want to do is definitely make a restore point, because if you take off a program that you accidentally really needed, you can always go back to your restore point and have that program right back on your computer. To do that, you could just type in restore, and right here you'll see something that says restore your computer to an earlier point. Oh no, I'm sorry. Right here, create a restore point. You do that, and it's very easy. You just say okay, and you name the restore point. And then if you mess up and you want to go back, just type in restore again and and click restore your computer to an early point in time, and then you get to choose which restore point you want to go back to. It doesn't affect files. The only thing it affects is the programs. So that's it, guys. I hope I helped for you guys who need a virus protection. I know it sucks to go to like the store, to go to like a tech shop and pay $150 for something you guys can do on your own very, very easily. And I hope this helps, guys. If I helped you out, please like the video, comment, subscribe, and just say thanks so I know I helped you guys out. Alright, peace out.